Alright, so ladies and gentlemen, well, I guess in this class it would be ladies. Go ahead, have a seat, please. You can sit where you can see the camera, that's fine. So, had a question actually on my YouTube channel. I'm starting to get some new subscribers, and we're actually in the process of introducing this channel to about 90,000 people right this moment, and there's actually some more lists to go talk to. So, we are sharing a lot of information. I'm getting really good questions. One of the comments was about, do you know anything about Northern Shaolin Kung Fu? And could you share some of that? Now, for us to understand as martial artists, that's a question from an outsider asking about something inside. Does that make sense? So what did you ladies have for dinner last night? Right, but what if it was a family dinner? What if it was a private family dinner? What if it was something special that had been passed down for generations? Well, who are you to ask about my family and about what we had for dinner? Blah, 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 blah. Would that be a very warm, big, happy response, or kind of a small, cold, sad response?
Small, cold, sad response.
Right. See, that was the old Kung Fu mindset. It was very much rigid, very much, well, who are you to ask me a question? Who do you think you are? Wow, what a great way to make friends. So it's a question being asked by someone who's interested, and they're asking from their frame of reference. That's totally awesome. So really it's the idea for us, talk about Northern Shaolin versus Southern Shaolin. Well, what's the common denominator? Not North or South, it's Shaolin. Okay, so what is the heart of Shaolin? What's the goal? It's up there on the back of the wall. Do you ladies see it? Right, we'll put it on screen for everyone here. But the back mural, do you see the 4 characters? What does that say in the gate, in the back? It says, Ming Sam Ging Sing. Right? Is the idea, Ming Sam, is the idea of experiencing or understanding your heart. That's the Sam. And then Gin Sing is to see, to understand, to experience life. That's really the idea. That's the heart of what Shaolin is. Okay, so we have Northern family, we have Southern family, a little bit different tactics and strategies. Simply because, ladies, need your eyes up here, please. In the North, it tends to be a little bit different climate, a little bit different geopolitical situation. It tended to be, that was where the capital was. So that was where, if foreigners were invading or if they were trying to take over the country, that's where they would do most of the fighting. So if we're going to have government against government, they have what today we call symmetrical warfare, is you would have large amounts of troops against large amounts of troops. So in the North, they train, forms go back and forth, it's very linear, but it was designed for units of people to work together. Does that make sense? In the South, it tends to be, the country is being overrun, we're fighting guerrilla battles, we're fighting small group against small group, more individualistic, so the training tends to be a little bit different. But all of that discussion is about developing to hurt other people, or is it about developing ourselves? Depends on the person. Does that make sense?
Yes, sir.
See, martial arts is not a vehicle for committing violence on other people. It's a vehicle or a tool to learn how to refuse the offers of violence people offer to us. You want to try to hurt me? No, thank you. I refuse to play. And you really try to assert yourself. You know what? I really respect that, but have you met the wall? Moving on. And I use that as a metaphor because I don't want to deal with your drama. Whatever you got going on in your life that you feel so misunderstood, the only way you can make connection is attack someone. That's the only way you feel like you're being heard. I'm sorry, we're not going to have that conversation. You want to talk to me? Great. But if you want to offer me violence, no thank you, I refuse to play. So the goal is, as we study martial arts, regardless of the family, regardless of the tradition, it's not about the intricacies of how to hurt somebody else. It's about really cultivating the strength, the resourcefulness, the confidence, the focus, everything we say in the Black Belt Creed. Modesty, courtesy, integrity, perseverance, self-control, indomitable spirit. If every single person on the planet had those 6 skills inside of them, what happens to the quality of life for every human being? It goes down, it stays the same, or it goes up? What do you think, ladies? It goes up. So that's really the goal, that's the heart of what martial arts is about. It's not, oh, I have such a big fist, I have such a big punch. That's really the wrong focus. Okay, so there's 3 ways to win. First, the most fundamental, it's a good level of skill, is physically. You try to hurt me, I could stop you. I could dominate you. That's good skill. Next level up is you hate me, we have a conversation, I could change your mind. The highest level of skill, whatever you offer to me, I interact with you and I change your heart. I open you up, we become friends. That's the highest level of winning. Make sense? But if I'm living in fear, and if I'm scared that someone's going to hurt me, do I have the resourcefulness and the ability to change their heart when I'm terrified? Yes, sir, or no, sir? I can't do that if I fear for my own safety. So first step is we want to develop practical, effective skill to refuse offers of violence. What does that kind of sort of require sometimes? We have to understand violence. If I want to stop a punch, I need to understand the punch. If I want to stop a kick, I need to understand the kick. That's why you ladies working in level 3, we're practicing all of our skills with a new layer of focus. It's not just heaven, it's not just earth, it's not just human, it's putting it together, starting to integrate. Make sense? So that's a really great question. So ask about Northern Shaolin versus Southern Shaolin. Really, I'm the wrong person to ask because that's not my focus. I don't care the technical intricacies of this system versus that system and how to kill each other. If that's what somebody really wants to know, you're talking to the wrong guy. Now, how to improve the quality of your life, how to enjoy it more, have more fun, be more excited, how to influence the people around you so they could be more big and happy and you've got more friends, then probably I'd be someone worth talking to. Make sense, ladies? And how to be safe. Yes, ma'am. That's very good. How to be safe and protect yourself. Exactly right. That's why there's certain technical stuff. We'll get to it. We've got the rest of our lives to explore it. I'd much rather have people that are excited and passionate about martial arts first, and then we'll worry about the level of technical ability second. But exactly the right point, start with safety. Practical, effective. Ladies, what is self-defense? Stay what? Safe. What's fighting about? Doing damage. As a martial artist, we need to understand both sides so that we have options. Does that make sense, ladies? And ladies? No gentlemen today? Okay. So, that's part of what we call our Kung Fu life, is understanding not just the physical, but the mental and the emotional as well. Okay? All right, so I will see you when I see you, and let's get back to training.